Are you needing to book some more parties? Well, watch this video. First thing that you're going to want to do is work while you are at work. So during your parties is when you should be booking the majority of your parties. And I'm going to tell you the best way to do that. And that is with beads. Don't worry, they get to keep their shirt on. But what you're going to do is you are going to give these beads to your hostess. You're going to put them around her neck. And you are going to explain that each set of beads is going to represent $25 in products, okay? So explain this to her at the very beginning when you get there. The next thing you're going to do is talk about the beads when you start your party. And you're going to say, my hottie hostess has 3 sets of beads on her neck. Each set of beads is going to represent $25. So at any time during the party, if you are looking down at your wish list and you are like, there is way too much stuff on my wish list, I can't get it all tonight, you are going to grab a set of those beads, okay? Or if you are having a lot of fun and you are like, my friends, my cousins, my coworkers really need a night like tonight, you are going to grab a set of beads so that we can set up your own ladies' night. Now, sprinkle this out, say this multiple times throughout the party. Are you having a good time? Make sure that you get a pair of beads from our hostess so that we can do this with your friends. And make sure you say it again at the very end. Now, what this means is each set of beads is going to represent $25 in product, because normally we offer $25 for somebody referring a party. So the night of her friend's party, she will get $25 in product. However, if she gives away all 3 beads, she is going to get $100 in free product. So that means that the night of the 3rd party, she gets $50 in credit off of her order. But all the parties have to hold on their original date. They cannot cancel or reschedule, then they don't count, okay? So this is going to ensure that you are going to get at least 3 parties booked at every party. Now, another way that's great for you to book parties at parties is in the shopping room. You want to make sure that you are asking every single person that comes into your shopping room these 3 questions, okay? Number 1 is your sponsoring question. Could you ever see yourself doing what I do? And then what you do from there is in the sponsoring video. But here's where the magic is. It's in question number 2. And that is, did you see something tonight that you were really excited for or that you fell in love with, but you're unable to get tonight? And based off of what she says it is, you are going to give her an offer. If she comes at you with something really expensive like the main attraction, you are going to offer her the main attraction at your price the night of her party. So if you are on a 30% discount, you are going to say, the night of your party, I am going to give you the main attraction at my cost, which is 30% off. All you have to do is get a handful of your friends together on one of my open dates, and that's what you're going to get as a gift from me. If she comes at you with something like the Coochie or the Body Dew or the Body Boost or any product that is $40 or less, you are going to offer her it for free the night of her party, because you have to give her a free gift, right? This way she gets to pick out her free gift. I will tell you that the majority of my parties get booked inside the shopping room by asking these 3 questions. And then question 3 is it okay if I add you to my VIP group? That is question number 3. Now, if you were thinking to yourself, you're like, okay, Jen, that's great, but I don't have any parties to do this at, okay? So, like I said, you want to make sure that you're working while you're at work. And these 3 questions do apply to online parties. So anybody that attended one of your online parties, as you're wrapping up the party, make sure that you are asking the guests these 3 questions. So whether it is an online or in-home party, make sure that you are asking these 3 questions, okay? Utilize social media, but utilize it through direct marketing, not indirect marketing. So what I mean by that is, do not post a picture that says, hostesses wanted, must love free stuff, contact me today to book a party. No one's going to contact you today. I promise you. You are not going to book parties that way. You want to do more of a direct marketing. So my suggestion is take a picture, take a selfie. You're going to have a coochie cream and a body dew. And you're going to say, my team and I are in a debate. Which product do you think is best? And as people start to comment underneath, you're going to shoot them a message. And you're going to say, hey girl, that's a reason why coochie cream is our number one selling product. It's amazing. Since you love it so much, I have 2 offers for you. 1, I would like you to get your refill at a discount. You're going to give her your website and the 10% off coupon. Number 2, I would like to offer you a free bottle. All you have to do is get your friends together, whether it's virtually or in person, and I will give you a free bottle of coochie. What do you think? The same thing you're going to send to everybody that says body dew. Now, the reason why this is more effective is because when you put something up that says hostesses wanted, must love free stuff, you're putting a broad message out there and you're expecting people to come to you. When you do what I said, it's going to force a comment. It requires you to send them a message. It requires them to reply, and then it opens up that conversation. That is a much more effective way of booking parties using social media. And the same thing applies if you post any of the other products. So take a selfie with the body boost, show some of the before and afters, talk about how amazing the product is. And when people start to comment, shoot them a message. Offer them the 10% off on your website for a refill and offer them a free bottle if they get their friends together. And again, it applies to virtual or in-home parties. This is going to be way more effective than just putting a broadcast out there, okay? Now, when it comes down to her picking a date, women are very indecisive. We have a hard time picking and choosing. However, if you give her 2 dates to choose from, she will pick from one of those 2 dates. However, if you say something to her like, oh, let's look at a day in March, she is never going to pick a date because women are very indecisive. However, if you ask her what day of the week works best for you, if she says a Friday, give her 2 Fridays to choose from. She will pick a date. That is way more effective than just saying, talk to your friends and see what day in May works. It's never going to work out. She's never going to pick a day. If she says something like, I have to check with my friends, say, no problem. I will check back in with you in a couple days and we can narrow down a date then. You now have permission to follow up with her instead of you having to hound her for a date. If you have not already, complete the 100 no's. I want you to go through all of the females over 18 in your phone contacts and in your Facebook contacts and send them a message. Every time someone tells you no thank you or they ignore you, because an ignoring you is a no, I want you to write their name down on a list. When you come up with 100 people who have ignored you or told you no, take a picture of it and send it to me. I'm going to send you a little gift for your work. Now, what is going to happen is you are going to be on number 96 of the girl who said no. And 97 is going to come back and say, yes, I'll totally book a party. You're like, man, I was so close to 100. Now you're upset because somebody said yes, because you were so close to getting that free gift. This is going to teach you to be comfortable with hearing the word no. The only difference between the top consultants and the brand new consultants is that the top consultants have heard no more than you have. So don't let a no discourage you. You just got to keep going, okay? Start with birthdays. Make sure you are sending out monthly birthday messages. That is in the follow-up text. So it's in the team page under the files. Go to the follow-up text. The birthday script is in there. And make sure that you are sending out monthly birthday messages and offering them something special if they do a birthday bash with you. This is a reason for you to contact people, right? Like, who is upset that you told them happy birthday? So you can go through and make sure that you are messaging everyone happy birthday, okay? We came out with a new scent or flavor and one of your customers has that product in a previous scent. Send them a message and make sure that they are good on their refills. If they are out of their product, offer them one of their bath and beauty items for free if they get a handful of their friends together on one of your open dates. Carry Basic Instinct in your purse. I also want you to carry a couple samples and a business card, maybe even a little piece of candy and a coupon in a cute little bag in your purse. When you are out and about, especially your bartenders and waitresses, I want you to put the Basic Instinct on their wrist and tell her you are going to help her get more tips tonight. When she asks you what it is, you can explain what Basic Instinct is and say, hey, are you on Facebook? Have her follow you on Facebook or send a friend request. Shoot her a message with the digital catalog. Because how many times have you thrown out somebody's business card? Chances are the same thing is happening to yours. So if you send them the digital catalog, you now have a way to contact them in the future and ask her, hey, so how did the Basic Instinct work for you that night? Or did you take a look through the catalog? Did you see something that you're curious about? Do you have any questions? If she comes back and wants to order a product, say she loved the Basic Instinct, she noticed a huge difference in her tips, offer her a free Basic Instinct if she gets a handful of her friends together so that you can show her what the rest of the product or the rest of the catalog has to offer. This is way more effective than just handing a person a business card and a sample. If you gave them a sample, ask her, hey, what's your phone number? I'm going to send you the digital catalog. I want you to try out the sample. I'm going to send you a quick little survey, or I want your feedback after you try out that product. So in a couple days, you can shoot her a text message and say, hey, did you try that sample of coochie I sent you? How much did you love it? If she fell in love with it, offer her a free bottle if she gets a handful of her friends together so that you can show her the rest of the products in the catalog. That is a great way for you to book parties with strangers, and it's a way for you to open up that conversation. So for those of you who are like, I don't have a whole lot of friends, or my friends aren't really supporting me, this is a great way for you to book parties with strangers. And now, make sure that you are wearing some kind of PR gear. Get those 100 no's and you'll get a free piece of PR gear. Something that's going to open up that conversation. So when somebody sees Pure Romance across your shirt, right, they're going to ask you what that is. Know what your answer is. Know what your 30-second commercial is. So if somebody asks you, what is Pure Romance? What are you going to say? Be prepared to answer that question, okay? Let's see, what's last? When somebody asks you what you do, don't tell them about your boring day job. Tell them you're a Pure Romance consultant. And when they ask you what Pure Romance is, know what your 30-second commercial is. Mine is, when somebody asks me, what is Pure Romance? I say, as you already know, over 60% of marriages end in divorce, and the top 2 reasons for that are intimacy and finances. As a Pure Romance consultant, I help women with both. I do in-home parties where you get your friends together. I show you all of the products. These products are going to help build confidence and help women feel beautiful. And because you know, when a woman is confident, it is going to transcend into all of her relationships, especially the intimate ones. So they have an option to purchase the products and then you get hooked up with free stuff. Is this something that you would be interested in? And it's a great way for you to introduce Pure Romance to a stranger without using the words, I sell product. Because as soon as somebody hears you say, I sell product, they quit listening because they think that you're trying to sell them something. So you want to introduce Pure Romance in a way that is going to increase pleasure and decrease pain. That is why people buy products. So make sure that your 30-second commercial is introducing the products in a way that's going to force them to continue to ask questions, okay? Now, if you have made it through this whole video, I want you to text message your sponsor or myself the word party when you are done, because then there's a few more questions that we have for you.